Assalamu alaikum everyone. Today we are going to discuss about molar mass and degree of polymerization. Right? To understand the molar mass and the degree of polymerization, we need to first learn what's the difference between polymer and oligomers. Because whenever we are doing polymerization, there are different size and chain lengths of a polymers are formed. Right? The usually the long chain polymers are they are having the large number of repeating units, while we are having the smaller chain polymer as well. They're having the less number of which is called oligomer, and they're having less number of repeating units. And the polymers having the high molecular weight, while the oligomers having the low molecular weight. If we have less than 10 monomers combined together, they are categorized as a oligomer. But if we have more than 10 and even thousands in number, then it's called polymers, right? So it's about the repeating units or the monomers, those are present in the polymer. Polymeric chain will decide that either this chain belongs to oligomer or a polymer. So the criteria is we need to have less than 10 to be a oligomer, right? Oligomer could be, dimer if we have 2 units of monomers. It could be trimer or a tetramer if we have a 3 or a 4, right? And if you consider the density of them, then polymers are having the higher density and the oligomers are having the less density in comparison to polymers, right? Then there's a formation of a polymer which is called pre-polymer. So all the intermediate products which are formed during the polymerization, before the completion of a polymerization, right, to declare in the form of a polymer, we have a pre-polymers, right? If they are stable enough, we can even determine their molecular masses, and one of the example of a pre-polymer is the epoxy pre-polymer. Right. Next, we can discuss about the molar mass. What is the molar mass? By definition, is the mass per unit per mole of a polymer, right? Or in general terms, if we're not considering the polymer, the mass per mole of any substance, right? And degree of polymerization is presented by X, right? And the formula that we can use to determine the degree of polymerization is S is equals to M divided by M naught, right? This capital M is called molar mass of a polymer, and the M naught is called molar mass of a repeating units or a monomer, right? So by dividing both of them, we can get the value of degree of polymerization. Now I can see you the solve example to find out the degree of polymerization. Here you can take the example of a polystyrene. If you just check out the polystyrene, the molecular mass of a polystyrene is 104, right? And if the mass of whole polymer is like the M value is 104,000, right? While the M naught is the molar mass of a repeating units is 104. If you put down the both of the values, you will get the value of degree of polymerization, which is X, which will get is 1000, right? So according to these calculation, we can end up with this point that the 100 repeating units or 100 monomers polymerized together, and they synthesize this much amount of 104,000 molar mass of whole polymer, right? Okay, then you can take another example, like if you are aware of the degree of polymerization, then how you can find out the molar mass, right? And we can take the example of polyethylene, right? The polyethylene, the molar mass of a polyethylene is 28, right? And the degree of polymerization is 1000, right? So by just simply rearranging the equation, you will get the value of molar mass of a polymer, right? What we need to do, M is equals to, as we know that S is equals to M divided by M naught, we need to rearrange to M is equals to X into M naught, right? As you can see in front, right? So by putting the value of X, which is 1000 given in the formula, right? As you can see at the end of the square bracket, and in the subscript of a square bracket, that's 1000, right? Degree of polymerization is always mentioned at the subscript of a square bracket, right? Okay, 1000, and the M naught is the molecular mass of a repeating unit, so which is 28, right? So we need to multiply 1000 with the 28, that's end up with the 28,000. It means the molar mass of that polymeric chain is 28,000, right? So this is how you can find out the degree of polymerization and molar mass in a simplest way.